Hey, good morning, anglers. Meteorologist Mark Torregrossa with the Saginaw Bay weather forecast, brought to you by Frank's Great Outdoors in Linwood. Go see them, go love them. Pattern change coming. I think pretty good weather for ice fishing, and I'm going to target a light wind to almost calm day on the weekend. Yes, believe it or not, if the ice is safe, Saturday looks like a light wind day, especially morning, early afternoon. And our first northeast wind, by the way, is coming up on Friday. First northeast wind in quite some time. So let's get on into it and show you what's going on here. Okay, so first thing you should know is that we're evolving into a wetter pattern, a more winter storm type pattern as we head into February. Probably you're going to say it starts about February 6th, but what I want to show you is a couple of things. Temperature roller coaster, polar vortex is not done, and in aggregate, I think we still maintain or build ice since it's easier to do that in February. Now here's Friday. See the storm system that's in the southwest part of the country pulling out? That's a different type of flow than what we've had. We've had the storm systems coming out of the north, moisture starved and not much, but it's also weakening. So it looks like that just scoots south of Saginaw Bay, but it also brings us the northeast wind at the surface. I'll show that to you in just a few minutes here. Then we go to a west flow. We're at February 3rd, but note that a ridge builds up. You don't like seeing something like that, but it's transient. So yeah, we may have a day or two where we don't build ice. Maybe it goes the other way, but then the cold air comes back. This is February 7th, 8th, 9th. There's a winter storm system for you. And as we get out to February 12th, there's the polar vortex lurking to the north. So again, some days in your forecast may not look encouraging for ice development or keeping the ice, but I think still in aggregate, it's going to be more cold, below freezing days than above freezing days. Now, this will show you how we get into the more west-southwest storm systems. There's a little Alberta clipper today, does really nothing. Thursday, southwesterly flow. Remember to count the isobars with me. Here's our Friday storm system with the low pressure center finally to our south. That's a northeast wind. Not super strong. That's 10 to 20 mile an hour wind out of the northeast into Friday evening. And then look at Saturday morning. That's a high pressure center right overhead. Remember I tell you, count the isobars in lower Michigan. Saturday midday, one isobar in the very southwest. That is a high pressure right overhead. That's a calm wind. That's a sunny day. I don't know about the fish bite, but at least you're not blown off of the ice. And then as we go into next week, let's go out to the next slated large warm-up storm system. That's about February 5th, 6th, 7th. Southwesterly flow, rain showers, and then quickly the cold air comes in behind it, and 15 days out, there's another one of these storm systems heading our way. So in the short term, today we get just, a couple of hours of snow across the bay. Not really anything significant. Total accumulation less than an inch, if anything. Here's your closer look. So tomorrow is a northwesterly wind dying off. This is tomorrow evening. That would be a light wind. Thursday, the wind picks around back to the southwest, 15 to 25 miles an hour on Thursday. Friday, as the storm approaches, that's a northeast wind. The first time we've had that in quite a while. Northeast wind, but note the precip stays to our south. And then as we go to Saturday morning, dying wind, midday Saturday and Saturday evening. So Saturday should be, if the ice is safe where you're going and you've determined it is, Saturday should be a great day for you. Oh, sorry. I better fix this. Hold on. Let me go back. Okay, so let's see this again. So tomorrow, lighter winds as we go through the afternoon and evening. Picking back up out of the southwest Thursday, not like Monday though. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 isobars. We'll call it 25, 30 mile an hour gust. There's your Friday midday. That's a northeast wind, 10 to 20 miles an hour, maybe a little stronger northeast wind. And there's your Saturday morning, Saturday afternoon, Saturday evening. Really good weather there. And by Sunday, the winds pick up some, again, not crazy, out of the southwest at 15 to 25 miles an hour. Temperatures will be all over the board, but again, when you make it to 35, you still have more hours below freezing than above freezing. A little different story when you make it to 40 to 45. That's probably a day where it possibly takes some ice away, but the momentum right now is for building ice. So this is today. Tomorrow, a little bit cooler, about 28. Then back to 35 to 40-ish on Thursday. Friday, probably about 32 and falling. Saturday, a colder day with highs in the teens and 20s. Sunday, back up. Monday, back to colder. And everything kind of shows that at times we can get Arctic air to ooze in. This is February 4th, February 5th. February 6th, storm system around 7th to 8th-ish, and then behind that, this model wants to bring some colder air in. So I think we're in pretty good shape. Let's just look at a couple of long-term things, get us out into mid-February. So here's the upper airflow, and the main thing here is that we're going into a southwesterly active storm track. There's your warm-up, February 6th or 7th. Then there's your cool down behind it. And when we look out to February 12th, that's a wintry pattern. It's not deep Arctic cold, but it's a wintry pattern. And more importantly, this is the surface temperature anomaly the next 16 days. So we have days when it gets 5-10 degrees warmer than normal. It gets us into the 30s to near 40. That's Thursday right there. Then we have days when it cools back down 5-10 degrees colder than normal. Then back up. And now this is the 4th and the 5th. And the 6th, as that storm approaches, we may warm up. And as we get out toward the end of it, it kind of wants to show just a general cooler than normal pattern, which would be very nice. So we're starting to get out of the strong wind pattern that we were in. We're changing weather patterns. Probably still build or maintain ice for the next couple of weeks. All things look pretty good. Hey, there's your Saginaw Bay weather forecast brought to you by Frank's Great Outdoors in Linwood. I'm meteorologist Mark Torregrossa. Let your buddies know. Share this link. Bye.